Hi, welcome to Do Tips. In this video we are going to have a look at DeLonghi oil-filled heaters. These are the oil-filled heaters with up to 1500 watt or 1.5 kilowatt. I'm going to test one of them, show you how to use it. For example, this one, and I'm going to show you how to set the temperature in Celsius and Fahrenheit. Then I'm going to use a thermal camera to show you which spot of this heater is getting hot the most, and also do some simple calculation of the cost for the heater. Let's get started with this. This is 1500 watt. I bought it from Best Buy. I believe it is sold also in Costco and other stores. One of the main reasons that I purchased this is that it is very quiet. It doesn't make any noise, there is no fan, nothing, and that's one of the main features. Plus it's stylish and it is very well built, solid build. And this is at the back side, and you can move it very easily, slide it on a solid floor, perhaps with a carpet as well. It has larger wheels. This DeLonghi 1500 watt So the first thing we have to bend these flat. It has wheels, and let me stand it, make it. Here is a close-up view. Support phone for US and Canada. This is a warranty card. This is a quick setup sheet, and this is the manual. This is one of the reasons that I purchased it, because it says it is very quiet. The previous one that we had was making a lot of noise with the fan. And this is how it looks when you plug it in. The plug sign is turned on and it is ready to turn it on. This will turn on. Now this shows the temperature, and this sign now shows that it is active and it is warming up the room up to this. After a few seconds, as you can see, the screen is now dim. That's nice. If you want to increase the brightness or decrease it, you can go with 3 or 4 levels with this. So now it's the brightest, dim and dimmest, and then again it goes back to the maximum. This button, if you press it, it shows hours in terms of time, and with a plus and minus you can increase it. Now let's press this and see what is the maximum. If I hold it, it goes very fast. 24 hours. You can program it that it will turn off after that amount of time that you set. And let's say when you're in bed in 8 hours, set that, and after a few seconds it will exit. It goes back to temperature. Now this clock sign shows that you have a timer, and here you set your temperature. This value is now in centigrade. The heat, amount of heat, or how fast it should heat up your room is determined by this, but when you do it like that, it will start with little heat heating up your room, and faster and faster. So this will keep it. Now this shows that it is on and it's at the maximum. It goes to 23 degrees Celsius, and when it reaches 23 it will turn off. I will always select the middle value, so this way it will not bring a lot of pressure on your fuse and other systems, so it will heat up slowly. Now let's turn it off. So press it and hold it, it disappears, and press it again, it will appear back. And after a few seconds, it will go back dim. Select the echo feature or press the echo, and you will see the echo on the screen. Then it selects the most optimal temperature for your room. That's for comfort purpose, because you have maximum, medium, minimum, and off. So this will always go at the medium. When you set the temperature to 5 degrees Celsius or 41 degrees Fahrenheit, you will see this asterisk or star sign. It means anti-freeze mode, and the heater will turn on and keep the temperature with the highest power, so it is above 5 degrees, because below 5 the freezing will start and it will not allow it. Now let me show you how you can change the unit from centigrade to Fahrenheit or from Fahrenheit to centigrade. If I turn it on, you will see that this is 23, and I know it is centigrade. Let me turn it off. And make sure to press both. 1, 2, 3, 4. You will see, you will hear 2 beeps. That 2 beep means the unit has changed. Now if I turn it on, it shows 74 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's go back and change it to centigrade, because I'm in Canada and we use centigrade. So this will take 10 seconds. So now this time I'm counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that was my counting. Now the unit has changed to centigrade. To lock the device and accidentally Kit will not be able to turn it on and off or change it, press the positive and negative symbol at the bottom together for at least 3 seconds, and you will see the lock symbol on the screen, and it will be locked. Now I'm going to use a thermal camera to show you which spot is getting hot the most. And here is now the thermal image. The crosshair shows the temperature, as you can see at this point, 34 degrees Celsius. And at the bottom also, this point is 30 degrees. So we don't have any spot that could harm you or burn you, because the weather in many countries will go around 45 or 48 degrees, and this is barely at those temperatures. That's 35 degrees Celsius. And let me go to this side. Same thing, 30 degrees. And here from the top, you can see 38 degrees at the middle, where your finger, if you stick your finger, you will see that 39, but the cover is 32 degrees, 31 degrees. And here is the wall, 27 degrees. And I changed now the viewing type. So this is labeled as 1500 watt, 1500 or 1.5 kilowatt, and depending on the region that you live, the amount of electricity and during the time of the day, peak or off peak or mid peak, the price changes. In Canada and the US, in many cities we have a system that based on the time the cost changes, and we have smart meters, and these are the times and the rate. And we have off-peak and peak hours. So mid-peak is orange, and off-peak is green, as you can see, from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. and on-peak is this time 7 a.m. in the morning up to 11, and then 5 to 7. So this is the most expensive part, that you have electricity. You will have always very cheap. In the weekends and holidays, then we have this green AM and PM, but the cost will be 10.5 cents per every kilowatt. Now let's see how we can do the calculation based on the off-peak rate that we have. The heater is 1500 watt or 1.5 kilowatt, and off-peak cost for 8 hours continuous on. If it is continuous on, it will be 10.5 cents per kilowatt. So if we turn it on 8 hours times 1.5 kilowatt, we will consume total of and 12 kilowatt times 10.5 cents kilowatt hour will be 125 cents or 1.26 cents. But in a room, heater will not be on all 8 hours. It will turn on and off automatically. Perhaps less than 50% of the time the heater will be on. So this will be half, about 60 cents. And if the room has better insulation, this will be reduced significantly further.